Over the last 6 months, the Soil for Roses planning group has been working with LiftUP in Portland, or LiftUP, a food justice nonprofit providing food assistance throughout Northwest and downtown Portland. LiftUP is the backbone of the Coalition to Advance Food Equity, or CAFE, which consists of 11 food assistance organizations working collaboratively to share resources in the fight for food justice.
In 2025, we saw the USDA cut several key funding streams for food banks. Some of that was for large-scale commodity crops that trickled down through the Feeding America, Oregon Food Bank Network, down to small agencies like ours. And some of those funds were for local farm purchasing contracts, where the food bank was able to directly partner with our local farms to provide produce and other items for their network. On top of that loss, we saw our community face SNAP cuts. In some cases, that was a reduction, in some cases, an elimination of benefits. We had a community in greater need than ever before. We were seeing a squeeze and cut on the food side, and our local farms were losing contracts that they had come to rely on. We knew about farm-to-food assistance as a viable model based on examples from across the country, but we don't have a strong example of that in our specific area in the core of Portland. So we wanted to partner with the students to explore what that could look like for ourselves and our coalition partners through the Coalition to Advance Food Equity.
Our goals were to create a feasibility study and a strategic planning tool for the Farm to Food Assistance Program. These resources will guide partnerships and capital investments and support proposals for philanthropic and government funding. Our work foregrounded how CAFE's values could be reflected in the Farm to Food Assistance Program, with farms fairly compensated for participation and food assistance recipients informing food purchases. We talked to multiple peer organizations, conducted focus groups with recipients of food assistance, and interviewed 7 farms in the Tualatin watershed and on Sauvie Island. We received enthusiastic support from farmers and found that there are many ways to implement farm-to-food assistance. We've developed deliverables and actionable recommendations that LiftUP can implement immediately. Those deliverables include a farm partnership and a food procurement guide. We recommend LiftUP and CAFE begin with a pilot project to rent assets from a partner farm. This project can be implemented immediately and does not require CAFE to invest in assets. CAFE can start purchasing from farms and in the process see how our report addresses complications as they arise. Once CAFE feels confident with their operations, they can shift to an in-house model where the aggregation and distribution of the food is more closely linked. We're proud to say that CAFE is already using our work to guide a pilot project and will be purchasing from farms this year. This experience showed us how every part of the planning process links together, from the public engagement to the final product, and how land use regulations or transportation policies can have serious impacts upon a region's food system. We're excited to take these lessons with us as we move forward in our planning careers.